Fudge, I call it no filter with Fudge. Everything we do is factual, creating a buzz. They wanna know where I got it, I told them I got it from Fudge. Tune in every week, you know we stay going up.
Yo, what's up? This is another episode of No Filter with Fudge. I am your gracious and grateful host, D Fudge. I got two great guests here with me today, the lovely Miss Naya and then Lord Prescott here from Parts Unknown. What's going on with you guys? What'd you do last weekend?
Well, me myself, I had a hot girl weekend, you know, the normal. It was pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Came out here to celebrate my man's birthday.
Okay.
Went out to some club called Park Avenue. It was okay.
A little ratchet.
Maybe it was cool though. It was cool though.
It was sophisticated ratchet.
My first time being down in, my second time being in Frisco, but my first time being down for the same amount of time. This heat ain't no joke down here though, y'all.
Okay.
This is super hot.
But Atlanta is also hot. That's why they call it Hot Atlanta. So don't forget.
It is, but it's a different type of heat.
Yes.
But I'll say this: I like Frisco's. It's very, very, very nice. Good restaurants. We going out to a real good restaurant tonight. Hopefully, it lives up to the hype.
Yeah. So
If not,
Where y'all going?
this is my best friend, and he's actually going to miss my birthday trip. But to make up for it in his horrible conscience.
But you really can't make up for that though. You really can't.
Well, he almost made up for it, because let me tell you about what we're going to eat at tonight. Going to Del Frisco's, Double Eagle, alright? And I ain't got to pay. So.
I mean, you could have did like Ocean Prime or something, but I'll let you slide with that.
The Double Eagle's nicer. That's their highest line of Del Frisco's.
Since we're talking about restaurants, I got a question for each one of y'all. Do y'all believe that chivalry is dead? And did women kill it?
I do. Unfortunately, I do believe, and I do believe.
You believe women killed it?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I have to agree there. And my reasoning is because I feel like a lot of women nowadays don't know how to be a lady. Mm-hmm. They're hard. So in return, men have to come off as, you know, I'm not going to open your door. I'm not going to do this because I don't want to portray myself as soft. Is it right? No. But I feel like it's women's fault. I do.
I wonder, is this the whole movement behind the hot girl summer? Is it because women feel empowered, the whole, I hate
It's
to say
not
it.
a lot of men. Y'all not delivering. So we have to deliver.
You know what, this is such a touchy subject. I'm trying to be a little politically correct, and I don't want to offend or sound like the chauvinist I am. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it takes two, all right? I don't believe that it's all women's fault. I don't believe it's all men's fault. And I also don't believe it's all men to do it, right? I'm still from the old school. I open doors occasionally. If I'm on the same side as the door when we're walking past the car, I'm going to open it. But I don't want to go around the car just to open the door. I feel like that's excessive. But I don't know.
See? Okay.
Adam, what you think? Am I by myself with this, or?
I think it's a mixture of both. So I think there are some women who have killed it, and I think there are some men who just don't know it. Maybe not have been taught or learned it. My grandma would make me open doors, pull out chairs, stuff like that. But I think as we get older, we choose how we use it. So if I'm being honest, if I really, really like a girl, I go above and beyond. I'm chivalrous, I do all that. And I also think it's like how the relationship is set from the beginning. If we don't go out to eat, if you just come over, then we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We've established that. And if you try to change it, that's on you. But we've already set the groundwork.
No, but it shouldn't be like that. No.
That's shit. Again, I said this is how this is how I roll. If I like you and like that, I'll do everything for you. But it's just based on like who I think, good or not, deserves that.
Now I got a question for you. Since you don't want to probably give out your actual number, percentage-wise, what's the number or percentage that guys open doors or do chivalrous things for you? It's like, for example, paying whatever.
I'm not gonna even go really out on a date with you if we can't. I can read you, so yeah.
Really? What are the keys to telling when somebody's gonna be chivalrous?
If you pick me up and you're playing rap music, 9 times out of 10 there will not be a second date.
You know what? That is some bull. But it's probably true. Unfortunately, it's
I'm
probably
serious.
true. But I listen to rap music and I do it, so maybe I'm the exception and not the rule.
Maybe, I don't know, but
I'm saying.
I said what I said.
Well, I know 90% of the time I do chivalrous things, unless they're not appreciated like you do it and someone don't say thank you. That's the worst You know, you do something that you know that typically doesn't happen nowadays, and a woman will say, I don't care if it's a stranger. If I open the door for you, you better say thank you.
But to tap in on what you said too, to be honest, when I go out on dates, it's the level of like, if I really don't care about you, then you don't open my door, I'm like, well, I'm just here for the meal, so I'm whatever.
Well,
but if I like you and you don't do it, then I'm like, okay, you're not my type.
I'm just here for the meal.
Yes.
So a lot of guys know that. And so based on how I like a girl, it's based on the price range of food she get. If I ain't rocking with you, you get that $20 pizza bill or less. We going for Fellini's. We doing breakfast days. Hey guys, breakfast is always the cheapest day of the day. You take them out early in the morning. You ain't spending more than $20. You can do an outside activity. So you done spend about 5-6 hours with them.
That is not accurate.
And you do so.
First of all, I need plenty of mimosas, so that's gonna run you up.
She don't know about Atlanta. So again, guys, in certain places you got $3 mimosas, or you got $10 bottomless.
I need 10.
Still,
so let's start there.
Yeah,
still,
but it's still pretty.
It's
affordable.
the cheapest thing you do. But if I really like a girl, she can get a Morton's. If a girl's okay, we can go. But if I don't, we talking about fast food or less. That's just how it is.
And that's what it is. But all right, so that brings us to my next question. So with that being said, do you feel that it's okay for you to pay on the first date? Or who should pay on the first date?
Definitely not a woman.
Never.
No.
Never should a woman pay on the first date. For no circumstance.
No. Okay. It's just that's the part. You shouldn't do it ever.
Why?
You just should not. Why would you do that?
What happened to women being so strong and women being able to take care of them?
We are strong. And
it's
at
a hot
the
girl
second date,
summer.
you might can pick it up, but the first date, absolutely not.
Okay. I actually agree with you. I don't believe that a woman should pay on the first date. Only because I'm an old-fashioned traditionalist, and if you're trying to court a woman, which a lot of guys don't even know about nowadays, but if you're trying to court a woman, then you have to actually pay on the first date. But I would be more than flattered. Have I not had someone pay for me on the first date? Yes, I have. And it was very flattering. All I'm saying is...
More power to you, sis, because I can't do it.
You actually could do it.
No.
I'm at a point in my life where I'm around professional women like myself, and sometimes it's an insult to pay for stuff. They want to actually show that, hey, I'm doing well, and show their success.
And I'm like that, but not the first date. Absolutely not. Maybe, how do you feel?
It's, to me, so proper dating etiquette. People never understand this. Proper dating etiquette. If I ask her out, I'm paying because I asked her out. I'm asking for her time. So it's on me. I should pick up the tab. If she asks me out, then she should pay because she asked me out. And I always give people like, you want to get something to eat.
Accurate.
I was at home chilling. I was fine. I got food in the refrigerator. When you say you want to get something to eat, you asked me out to get something to eat. I was fine.
Yeah, because we're hungry and we want you to pay, and you're not taking initiative. So
and
we
y'all
asked
always
you.
hungry, so.
True.
But it also depends too, because there are some women who will, if they ask you, they will pay for you.
Yeah.
So I just think it depends. Like if you pick up a tab a lot, and you and the girl are consistent, and she reciprocates it, you didn't ask her to. That's like
But it shouldn't be an expectation.
That's a great thing. It should not be an expectation, but the expectation should be, to me, is who asked the person out.
Yeah.
So if, like I said, if I ask you out, and 9 times out of 10, as a man, I'm asking the woman who I want to go out with.
Yeah.
If I'm asking her out, I'm paying for it. I got it. If I'm asking her on a trip vacation, I'm paying for it. I got it because I asked you to come spend time with me. If vice versa, you should be.
So if
you
a
asked the
woman
time
says,
for me.
"Hey, let's go to Miami,"
You taking me to Miami?
Take Miami.
oh no.
But if I call and say, "Hey, let's go to Aruba," then I got you because I asked you to come with me.
No.
Let's go to Vegas. I asked you to come with me, so I got you. I asked for your time. If you ask me, you ask for my time. It's the same thing.
I mean,
That
if
won't
I
work both
ask
ways.
you, I feel like I'll get my ticket.
But
Maybe
then you
half
wanna-
of the hotel, maybe, but that's it.
Maybe not. That
Maybe not.
Rarely happens. Most women have the expectation, as you have been conditioned to know that a man is going to take care of you. But where I get upset is when a woman gets mad about these type of guys who will take care of you what they want in return.
Facts.
Because if I take you on a trip and you start saying that I got my own opinion and this is my body, no, I pay for that body for the week.
Right? It's mine.
For the week.
I rented it.
I rented it. You can have it back after the trip. That's where the problem. I think that's where the Me Too movement came from. It's
That's
like
true.
Women wanted to have their cake and eat it too. I mean, I guess both sides.
So that's tricky. I got a story.
Uh-oh.
We was in Vegas. We was in Vegas for my birthday.
Remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, so be careful.
You actually didn't come this year. So to put that out for the record, people. But we were in Vegas, and this girl, she had walked up to the girl I was in Vegas with. She had a guy flown around, her and her friend had flown both of them out, and he had paid for the flight, hotel, all that stuff, but he was expecting sex, obviously. So her friend was down with it, but she wasn't. So the dude literally put her out the room and canceled her flight. So we're in the Aria, and she's on the floor asking, can she use my cell phone? She's trying to call home time. And so me and the girl, we're talking to her, and I kind of feel bad for her, but then I'm kind of I don't. I'm just common sense. And if you don't understand this and know this, if somebody's paying for, ain't nothing free.
Nothing.
So if somebody's paying for you, bring you out there,
She knew better.
they are expecting something
knew
in return. So yes, I felt bad for her, but I'm you out the situation that you shouldn't have been into then. You should have known in your head that was a possibility. She's I never even thought that. But why would you not think that?
Why would you not think that? Why would you leave your
Now, her
your
friend
life
should have put her
basically
on
in
game
somebody
because her friend
else's
knew the guy more. But even still, that should have been in the back of your head, that's probably what this is about.
Nobody's going to spend
So-
money like that to have you travel so you can post it everywhere and not include them,
Yeah.
of course. And you're not giving up no ass. Either you have to have enough money, so if he kicks you out the hotel, you're
Thank you.
I'm good
Yeah.
and I can get back, or you better come prepared, do some
You have to.
stretches or something.
Look, I think we all agree that if you're going to take something from somebody, it's going to come with a cost. That's it. Point blank simple. But I'm just saying, as a man, it would be nice if women actually paid for shit. Period.
Nah, that's base status.
It's definitely nice when they pay for stuff.
Yeah.
But, ladies, especially during football season, guys, we're at home, we're chilling. If you say, hey, let's look at something to eat, and it was your suggestion, then you should pay because it's what you wanted us to do.
No.
Again, we got food in the house. We was fine. We was
Plenty of
chilling.
food.
Chilling.
No.
Plenty of food.
Whoever, now you can actually look this up. Look at proper dating etiquette. Whoever asked the person out is the person that should pay.
Yeah.
It's etiquette 101. You can look, you
I
can
think-
see it.
Yeah, I think that book was written by Lord Prescott, so pick up your copy. He over here pubbing his book.
I see.
Hey, it's,
So, speaking of which, relationships and proper etiquette, I got an etiquette question for you guys. Do you believe that flirting, texting, DMing somebody while you're in a committed relationship is cheating?
Absolutely.
committed relationship?
Committed relationship.
DM and texting, yes.
Okay.
If you're at work and you just talking, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's just playful.
But it's a definite yes from you, no matter what.
I
DMing,
mean-
what example? What's an example of flirt cheating?
To me, DMing, if you're always, this is petty, but if you're always liking this person's pictures and commenting, that's a form of cheating, I think. But
So it doesn't have to be a nude.
Liking photos is cheating?
yeah, if you're always liking the same person and
That's-
leaving all these heart eyes,
That's what Instagram's for, I thought. You like
no,
photos.
no. Move on to
I like
somebody
everybody's
else.
photos.
Yeah,
I just be liking these photos.
You can't like a picture now?
No, you can't like every picture.
Oh, it's the amount. So
Yeah.
you said what's the number of pictures before it
Yes.
becomes
Like
a
every
problem?
picture, no.
So what about if you like 3 out of 5?
That's cool.
Oh, so as long as it's not 5 out of 5.
Yeah, and I mean, I believe in casual
so
flirting.
What you said, if you look on her profile, you see he done like every photo she got.
She had 48
It's a
pictures and you
problem.
done like 44. We got
Okay,
a problem.
Okay. I can see that.
43 is okay. See, my whole thing is you just gotta set the expectation, right? So
Yeah.
if you say, hey, I'm with you, but from time to time, I'm gonna be on Instagram liking pictures. In the beginning, you can either accept that or not accept that.
True.
What happens is nobody talks about it. When you set a
I feel
relationship.
like people do. You should.
Nobody
People
talks about
It's
it.
also your confidence too.
You don't talk about everything.
No, but yeah, you don't. But it's also your confidence. Some people don't even care what you do because they're like, I know that this person ain't going where I know I'm good, so they don't even mind. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But why do women still feel so compelled to get upset by liking someone picture who they probably don't know?
A lot of women feel like they're in competition with other women, for one. So it's a problem. I mean, but like you said, if you know your mate, you know who you're with, you're not going to keep them on a leash. Like, you'll set boundaries, but you can do what you want to do. You gotta leave that person their own, aisle to be able to say, okay, I'm gonna do this, but I'm not gonna do that. There is nobody that's perfect, and I do believe in casual flirting. I do. So
I never heard.
Sharing is caring, right?
Sharing is definitely caring. I think we learned that as kindergartners.
They taught us that our whole lives as kids. Sharing is caring. You gotta take care of people. You gotta like people. Do for people. Then you get older, you start dating women. It gotta be one-on-one. What happened to the share part?
no, listen.
That's what we was taught.
Oh, time to take the gloves off.
That's what we was taught.
So, here we go. I didn't want to get into this deep topic right now because this is a really, really heavy subject for me personally. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term polyamorous, right? Meaning the love of more than one person. It's become pretty trendy lately or popular. But if you're going to be sharing, is there a way that you can love more than one person and have a real successful relationship, in your opinion?
Yeah, you can.
How would that look for you?
I mean, it wouldn't be easy. You would have to, everybody would have to be on one accord at all times. Nobody is above anybody, and we're all equal. But it could work. It could work.
What is equality? Because we always say equal, but if...
I mean, with two women.
And you know how women get, especially at time of the month.
So you have to find two women that, build a friendship. They have to be friends, and they have to understand that, nobody's above the next person. It's a three-way. You're all in it together, or whatever the case may be, and everybody has to be have an understanding. I feel like it could work. Most cases it doesn't work because of women, but it could. You find the right people.
Does that sound about?
But you have to be rich. So.
Yeah, I was about
That's
to say.
the key.
You
gotta be able to afford it.
You gotta be able to afford it.
You gotta be able to afford it.
I agree with that. I agree 100% with that. But,
If you got the money, you can make it work.
You sure can.
Yeah, if you can.
Don't even care.
And they gotta be friends with each other too, though.
Yeah.
They have to have a type of relationship
Yeah.
too. You can't just be the money. Like, hey, listen, I got everything, so y'all make it work. Cause that's not gonna work either.
Listen, everybody got a price. So you say that, but
Everybody got a price?
there's some people out there that if the money is fine, then obviously I think they'll be okay with it. So, all right, y'all. What do y'all think about dating your ex's friend or family members?
I think it's off limits. Well,
Always, or does it matter about the time that has passed?
I think it depends on how long y'all were together.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a friend, how close of a friend, and how long ago y'all dated.
What is a close friend versus an associate or?
I mean, you might have a friend, from back home or something that you consider your friend, but you never talk to them, so that could be different. You don't talk to them often.
Yeah.
But if you saw them, it would be love.
Sounds like an associate. That's what everybody try to say. Those type of people. Like, I got a lot of.
But then as soon as you find out your ex is dating that person, oh no, that's my friend. It's no longer an associate. That's how y'all do.
That's how y'all do. That's definitely a female trait. So, I'm from the like mind that you don't mess with friends, exes, or exes' friends. But if they say it's okay, then it's okay. So it all depends. Regardless of time or relationship, most of the time if it's your real friend, you won't do it anyway. But if it's just like somebody you smash and pass, then nobody really cares. I don't think no feelings get involved. Like you said, if the relationship wasn't that tight, who cares if my friend go talk to the ex?
True.
And then you know the old saying, it ain't no fun if the homies can't.
Nah.
Oh, I'm saying.
No.
Maybe y'all didn't hear that.
We
one.
ain't saying that. No.
Maybe. Well, should girls do it?
No.
So you've never dated
Well,
one of your friends' exes?
yeah.
I know you have.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
I have.
It's a judgment-free zone.
But she gave me permission, and then she got upset once, it actually happened.
That always would happen. I got a similar story to that.
We're no longer friends, by the way. 13 years.
Really?
Yeah.
13 years?
Like, hey.
Because of that?
Yeah.
Relationships.
So it's best just to not do it, honestly, because people lie. They act like they don't care. Oh, we just smashed. It's all right, but.
And then
I feel like y'all weren't real friends if that's what broke your relationship after 13 years. So if y'all bond is that tight, the person that somebody's talking to me, that's irrelevant. I've always felt that way.
Facts.
I've had plenty of friends, mess with girls I used to mess with. Did I care? I'm not. I have plenty of friends. Don't incriminate this. I wasn't even talking about you. I have plenty of friends.
Okay,
I'm not even talking about you. But I know I got a bunch of friends that talk to girls I used to talk to. Do I care? No. A lot of times, I mean, you know me growing up, I wasn't even serious. So there's a couple girls I told you about.
Yeah.
Now there are
Everybody
two
has their
that
ones
you know
that
like
you can't touch.
leave off everybody else. That's fair game. She like you, you like her. Do your thing. What I think people don't realize is because we getting older now. Like you 18, 20. Now you're in the 30s. People starting to slow down. People starting to get married. At the end of the day, if the person makes you happy and you make her happy, no matter what friends and family think, if y'all good for each other, y'all gonna have each other's back, then do what's best for y'all.
Yeah.
You should never let no outside influence what's gonna be your personal life choice.
True.
So if that's the case, then do what's best for you. Now, to me, there's certain guy codes, like certain things you just should not do. But I got homeboys that I expect to talk to girls I talk to. Like, some not even upset when they do. Like, I expect them, like, okay. And I don't even tell her, your boy reached out to me. Oh, I know. This who did it? I knew it was coming.
What?
So it don't even bother me. Like, I expect that.
Yeah.
So, as anybody know your friends, you know exactly who your friends are.
Yeah.
So you know what they good and bad traits. You know what to expect.
Yeah.
So that's like never been an issue for me. You know who not to talk to.
Yeah.
Should.
And if you know who not to talk to, you cross the line, it's a different story. But everybody else,
Yeah.
enjoy yourself, have fun.
Do girls
Fair
have
game.
that type of code?
Yeah.
To where it's kind
Yeah,
of
me and my best friend did. We got a list of don't touch.
except for that one time when you did.
Now, how big is the list though?
No, it wasn't on the list.
How many names on the list?
Uh,
Yeah, it can't be it.
Because
Like, we
like,
got
for
friends-
us, we got like most guys gonna have like two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
like
or
3 or
two
4.
maybe that you
Yeah.
No.
you said a list.
No, I
3 or
know.
4.
I know some guys that's like you get everybody's girlfriend. Like you can't talk to like anybody just because, you know, that's just how he is. So different strokes for different folks. I just know that I don't have any problem with it, and I feel like all my friends obviously don't have.
So
a
as long
problem
as they
with it.
ask you permission, right?
Well, not permission, just let me know, right? Because sometimes I've had girls go behind my back and talk to my friends. And as long as, I was mad at them, not because it happened, but because you ain't come to me and say like, hey, you know, your girl is trying to talk.
Have you ever had like girls try to play both sides, like behind your
I
back?
have.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had anybody.
Here's a caveat to what I said though about y'all caring for each other and doing it for each other. Now on the flip side, I know a story of a dude who was at a party, two husbands talking. They was friends. Got to drinking. Get to drinking, they old cappers. Got to drinking, you know, feeling themselves. One of the dudes there had smashed his wife. But he smashed her before.
Sound like the best
he,
man.
He used to mess with her first. But then the dude decided to marry her later on. Everybody's cool, but when you get drunk, sometimes you get drunk, stuff come out. So he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's why I smashed your wife.
Oh.
So if you can sit there and if you can put yourself in a situation, you gotta be able to take that when it come like that.
Yeah.
Because he messed with her first, but you did marry her. So if you gonna do that, then you gotta be willing to take that. Now what happened? He punched the dude. They got to a fight.
Yeah.
He couldn't handle it.
Probably embarrassed. More
And, yeah, of course embarrassing. People around looking and laughing, probably.
Yeah.
So, but you gotta be willing to take that if you're gonna get in them type of situations.
True.
Ain't nothing but
So people are always gonna have something to say.
That's just like Ray did. He said about, you know, you got a famous person that you done slept with, you can always say, I hit it first.
And most times, somebody done been with somebody you talking to. You ain't the first.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. It's only one person I ever had in my life, and I don't even think she really was a virgin. And she just had a little vagina. For real. I honestly think she just had it.
I used to hear that in the room. You a virgin? I used to go out the rest of the people come back and talk to me. Oh, you want to be a first?
That virgin.
Oh, I don't want that on me. Like, nah, come back.
Yeah.
Y'all cold.
Whatever. You just don't want that kind of trouble. So, anyways, I think this has been a great talk. I think everybody kept the filter off. No fights, no throws, no blows
Not
thrown.
this time.
Not this time. So, I want to thank you guys again for coming on the show. I really appreciate you. And make sure you tune in next week for another episode of No Filter with Fudge.
I call it no filter with Fudge, I call it no filter with Fudge. Everything we do is factual, creating a buzz. They wanna know where I got it, I told them I got it from Fudge. Tune in every week, you know we stay going up.